Okay, hello everyone. So we haven't uploaded a video in a while, but we're back with a bit of a market update. So, Gamble, if you want to start.
Yeah, sure. I'll just start with Bitcoin. So it's done it's been ranging basically since last was time we spoke for a year. It's been in this range. I'm on a weekly. Just looks like a rectangle to me. Just in this zone. We haven't yet touched the very bottom of it. I'll go into the daily, analyze that, but at the moment it just seems like we're stuck in kind of a no man's land between these lows and these highs. If I just go into a daily, it seems like it's building up forming a symmetrical triangle. Now, the thing about symmetrical triangles is the most likely to continue in the direction of the trend. So that trend was down, triangle down. However, they also um, sometimes act as reversal. So this can easily just be a reversal and it continues going up. For me, I've placed these two trend lines. The break below this, I would be aiming 28 thousands, 27 thousands. Take out these lows. Break above. I just looking to the left. Where's the immediate resistance? It's probably these lows. Yeah, between 52,000 and yeah, 52,000, 53,000. Just this area here, and just gonna have to wait for this to see how it unfolds. I can go into other, but on this side you can see there's many coins. Most of them are just shit coins and top 10 and just meme coins. I use this on the side just to analyze, just to get feel for the market, what's it's doing. If I just go into ETH had a symmetrical triangle, but it looks like it broken it to the upside. Today retested the trend line. Um, and yeah, we're gonna have to wait for the Monday's open, which is in a couple of hours. Again, the if it breaks that, where's the immediate areas where it would find resistance? Well, first, it's just the thing about symmetrical triangle is it's always because the resistance isn't flat, it's dynamic. So you'll find these areas and these areas within the symmetrical triangle to be resistance areas. Then you have these lows. Yeah, these lows. This is a support. We'll say support turn. Uh, sorry, this was a support, yeah, and then turned into like resistance and back. These inflection points, they act as resistance quite a lot of the time. And then we just have many, many points here, here, and then this general area in here. It seems to be very strong, uh, right there. So one, and almost hit it, almost hit it, hit it, hit it, and then on the way, broke it down, and on the way up, turn support turn to resistance, and back down. Um, yeah, quite a bit for ETH to go to reach the all-time highs again. And looking at the rest, just uh, from uh, from sort of the bottom side, this I'll just go down like Rune. What is this? 80% down, 83% down. Doge as well is massive sell-off. Perhaps a bit more to go just to reach these areas. Doge USD, yeah, not quite reached these highs. XRP, BTC, ADA has been down by quite a lot. Um, so I think the question is this the bottom? I mean, altcoins have most of the majority of them have been down 80% plus since the all-time highs, but then in previous uh, bear markets, well, I don't think this is a bear market because BTC what it's been doing is really been going sideways. So in previous bear markets, altcoins have been down more than 90%. So, but the 80% down potentially could this be a bottom? Uh, we'll see. We'll see. I can't tell for sure. Like I said, I have to wait. Everything depends on BTC. I have to wait for these trend lines to be broken, see which way it's gonna go. If it's up, then yeah, I'll be more bullish. this would be a potential a reversal pattern, and if it's down, it's just continuation. But I'm not sure if this um, if there's going to be a lot of sell-off in here. Yes, it can potentially wick down, take all the stops from here. However, I think this will hold strongly. I don't think if this breaks, I don't think we're going lower than this. That's just my opinion, and I think this holds. Yeah, that's it for me. Do you want me to look at any coins or anything else?
Yeah. So do you think? That, so all right. So Bitcoin's basically dominating or dictating the way the market is
Yeah,
moving,
yeah.
basically. So do you think if Bitcoin does break up above this line that you drew, you know um, the one around the 46 mark, that one,
Trend line,
if it
yeah.
broke up, yeah, would that be a negative or a positive for alts? Is
Uh,
it a good time to hold alts?
to go
In
in
other words,
alts, I think in that case you would have to analyze them separately. There's two coins that are standing out at the moment. There's Rune, and then there's one more. There's Luna. Luna is almost back to its all-time highs. No other coin has done that recently. Uh, so yeah, we just that would require you. They need their own base analysis. But if Bitcoin goes up and then there is a altcoin that looks bullish, then I think it's that altcoin will rally, likely to rally, I should say, because everything just depends on this. There was a couple of other coins that I was looking at, but it just doesn't matter because everything would just depends on BTC. Sometimes they will just look really bullish and they'll have breakouts, but when a Bitcoin had a really bad down day like this, that everything was the structure on the other altcoin would just break down, so it didn't matter.
so basically, there's a lot of so you're predicting Bitcoin's going to be moving sideways basically for a
Yeah,
while.
for a while, yeah, for a while. Sideways. It just needs to break this downside. I think it reaches these lows up, then I'll be more bullish, and the immediate resistance is that these areas, 52, 53 area, 53,000. Yeah. So if I just draw it here, um, yeah. So somewhere between that and yeah. So these highs and these lows, which is yeah quite a bit of distance. But then yeah, if we break this, then we are covering, breaking a lot of highs, going above a lot of high, going above this high, and that is bullish, I would say. That is yeah. Yes, there's an immediate
Okay.
resistance here, but I would be bullish.
All right then. So in other words, it's ranging at the moment. If it breaks the range to the downside, it probably stop by around the 30k
27, yeah, 27. Now I think it goes lower than 30.
lower,
These
26.
wicks, if I just look at it on the weekly, these massive wicks haven't been hit, so it just breaks that, just takes the stops here. Um, yeah, I would say yeah, around what is it, 28? Yeah, 27. Wouldn't be surprised if it reaches 27. But
Otherwise, if it breaks to the upside, would you say then that we've bottomed, basically?
yeah, yeah, I think it's safe to say, not safe to say. I think it will be early indicators of a bottom, right? Once it breaks that, then once we start, breaking, these areas, so above, that this area, 60. I know it's quite a while to go to 60k. That's like 20k from here, and obviously, it's easier to say, yeah, well, if it reaches 60k, then it'll go bullish. But looking at the chart, then uh, from the chart will tell you that it's bullish. But it's 60,000. I don't need the chart to tell me that it's bullish if it reaches 60, if you know what I mean. Because it's quite a way to go.
All right.
Yeah. Cool. Is that it?
Yeah, yeah. No, I've been taking a look, and nothing looks particularly like bullish. I would say
Yeah.
other than the ones you mentioned. I think I don't know, but I do feel like Luna and the other one was it Root. I don't know which one
Yeah.
was the other one.
Rune just seems to have picked up in the last
Yeah, I
couple of
think that
days. Yeah.
might be more of a
This
news
one, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
event. as opposed to like technical, but I'm not
Um,
sure about it. I haven't really been following them, to be
yeah,
honest.
yeah. So, I would say Luna more than Rune as well. It's just couple of weeks. Yeah, if it's basically reached its all-time high last week. And it's normally it's that's not how alts act during BTC cycles or BTC bear market. It's not bear market, uh, but when everything's down, that's not normally how alts react. So
But
when
it
the
might be
all
bearish overall then
well,
to the
no,
market.
when that because during I think May or March last year when Bitcoin was down significantly and it kept going down, there were a couple of alts that just didn't produce lower lows as BTC was making lower lows. And then they just hit their all-time high, like Axie Infinity, and I can't remember some other coins. But and Luna, it seems like it's acting sort of similar way, just as Bitcoin making like lows or low days, it's not reacting as bad as other alts. Normally, that's indicative of the trend is very strong within the altcoin within the coin. Yeah,
Yeah. What about ETH though?
yeah. ETH to me, it broke the symmetrical to the upside. It retested it today, and then yeah, we'll see what happens. But then again, if Bitcoin tomorrow has really bad day, then I expect this to go down because everything just follows Bitcoin. I expect this to follow back into the range.
Yeah. Would you say just maybe one last question from me? Would you say that Bitcoin still kind of follows the lead of the of traditional market of
Oh yeah,
SPX?
yeah. So if um it does. Like it definitely does. I would say still does that. Luckily for us, like S&P has been producing bottom signals. So I
What
I
what
would
would you say about S&P generally though?
it's so if I look at the lower lows that it's been making in the higher lows, um this had a massive downtrend up and then downtrend as well. This failed to close below this low and it's produced a very very bullish week. I all of this, a lot of it, not all of it, I should say, a lot of it was based on the news that, the Russian news and everything else. But it seems like from the last couple of days and couple of weeks, it seems it's taken out the highs quite rapidly.
Hmm.
Um, so, but yeah, so I think if you are going to be bullish stocks, then I do understand if people start calling the bottoms and they go back bullish stocks because the price action is acting bullish.
All right.
Yeah, and this is also is good for Bitcoin because every time this goes up, Bitcoin tends to follow this traditional markets as well, the equities.
Okay.
Cool. Cheers. Thanks everyone for watching, and we'll see you next time.
All right. Thank you.